Hey guys, Fears here, and in this video, we're going to be going through Breeze callouts. Now, I made a video before on Breeze, but it's like not complete. It was like when, after a week or two of Breeze being released, I decided to make it just so that people will know the general callouts of things, like parts on site, but not exactly the whole 100% of the map. And now, after a few more weeks of Breeze being released and more games being played on it, now it's safe to, show you guys what are the callouts for everything. Well, mostly everything. There's still like one or two spots that still don't have callouts. But yeah, so starting off, this is CT spawn. Here until over there, that's CT. Like until these two parts. CT. And this is called arches because of the arch here. Or McDonald's because the M. Now I remember seeing some like posts where like they called it McDonald's just for like jokes, but it turned out to be an actual call out. Some people call this McDonald's, but it is kind of a long name, so people call it sometimes as Arch, just so it's shorter and easier to say. This is half wall. This is tunnel. This area right here connecting mid to B. Now this is general called tunnel, but some people call this as connector, so keep that in mind. This is top mid. This is nest. I'll go back to B here. Yeah, this is site. This is cubby. B main. This spot, this specific like spot here, this lane, the most common one that I've heard is Ivy, actually. I don't know why, maybe because of the green here, but some people call this as Ivy. It's what I've most heard. And this is backside, like this little corner here. And this spot, back pillar, like this spot here specifically. Not to be confused with backside, this is back pillar, and that's backside. And this default where you usually plant right here. That's window. This elbow. This area right here that leads into top mid. This elbow. And like I said earlier, there are like one or two spots that don't have a call out. For example, this spot. I mean, people rarely use this spot to rotate, and I don't even know if people realize that there is a spot there. And yeah, in this spot, people call this cannon, like this area here, cannon, because of the broken down cannon here. This is water or tank. I've heard people call this as water or tank, like this area here, because of the, tank here, water. Although, I will say this, it's not as common, but I have heard people call this in my comp games. Alright, this is mid. And again, with this spot, this is a common spot, but I don't exactly the call out for it. Maybe perhaps graffiti. There's a graffiti here, but there is no call out that I have heard from the games I played on Breeze, so keep that in mind. This is mid doors or double doors. This is Tetris, like the boxes here to jump up here. This is stairs. This is the door leading into halls. And this double doors here until there is halls. This is vents, or some people call it Among Us. I don't know why. I mean, obviously I know why it's called Among Us, but I don't know, people just say it for the meme, I guess. Even though Among Us is way outdated. Alright, this is ropes. Spawn, despawn. All the way here, T-spawn. This is elbow or shop, some people call it, but we mostly call this elbow. This cave or a main. People like to switch between the two, to be honest. Like from the games I've played, people like to switch between the two, so they either call this as like cave or a main. This is back cave or back a main. Going inside here, this is brick. Default, cubby, backsides, this spot here in between the pyramids is called cleavage. Because, well, you know, this box. I don't know why people just call this as a box, but people call this specific spot here. It's just box. This triple right here. And this is bridge. And yeah, that's about it for the breeze callouts. I hope that I covered most of the common spots. Since this is a big map, there are some awkward spots and angles, but that is just honestly just mainly because it's a big map. And yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed the video and you learned something from it, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video.